Welcome to another episode of Acxiom After Work. I'm your host, Crystal Floyd, and today I'm excited to be joined by Alline Seals.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Crystal.
Thank you for joining us today, Alline. So, before we get started, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you worked at Acxiom and what do you do here?
Yes, I've been at Acxiom now for 23 years. I am a delivery manager in the insurance industry where I manage anywhere from 5 to 6 solutions developers.
Nice. So, now let's talk about what we're really here to talk about. Let's talk about fitness. All right, so tell me, how did your fitness journey begin? What made you passionate about fitness?
Back in 2016, I donated a kidney to my brother. On my follow-up appointment, my doctor said, "Your next appointment, I would love to see you have lost maybe 10 pounds." So that inspired me to join a local gym here in Conway.
So, why do you think it's so important that we focus on fitness?
Of course, cardiovascular, right? But for me, it's the accountability, it's the friendships that are formed, it's just being passionate about something, it's having somewhere to go to relieve stress. So it's just overall just important.
So, after you joined the gym, you started attending some classes and group fitness classes kind of piqued your interest. Tell us a little bit about
Yes.
that.
Yeah, I was working out at home, starting out by myself. And then, like I said, after I joined the gym, group fitness was just everything to me. I met a lot of people, formed friendships. Um, but there was certain type of group classes that really piqued my interest. And so I would continue to go, but I was looking for more or different type of group classes.
So, you didn't find quite what you were looking for at the gym. So, you decided to go out and try to get certified in group exercise.
Yes.
So, what types of classes were you interested in teaching?
I love the hit type of classes, but my favorite class of all is step. In step, you can incorporate hit, so you can get strength and cardio in one, but primarily cardio. But I love step.
And so, HIT is high intensity
High
workouts.
intensity, yes.
Wow. So, talk to us a little bit about steps. So, you were watching YouTube and then you decided, I want to be certified in that. How did
Yes.
that go about?
The creator of Extreme Hip Hop, Philip Wheating, started a program back in 2014. Initially, he wasn't offering certifications for instructors, but in 2018, he started that program. I started practicing. In 2019, I traveled to Dallas to get certified.
So, you got your certification and
Yes.
then you began teaching at local gyms.
Yes, I taught at the cardio center. I started out at the cardio center. Then of course COVID hit, and so we all had to go home. So I started teaching virtual. And then after everything started opening up, I taught at several other local gyms, but it was just me having to haul equipment here and there. So that kind of sparked my interest of looking at me getting my own facility.
So, that's where Step Into Fitness was born.
Yes, that's where Step
So,
Into
tell
Fitness
us a
was
little bit
born.
about that. So, what kind of classes do you offer?
Of course, Step, right? And I'm also certified in another format offered by Extreme Hip Hop. It's called Extreme Burn. So Extreme Hip Hop is where you get all of your old traditional step movements on the step, but then Extreme Burn incorporates some of those same movements, but off of the step. So you're burning a lot of calories. It's like a 30-minute hardcore cardio burning workout.
So, describe what a typical class would look like, the setup.
Okay, so the setup is normally before my students arrive, I will have all the step boards lined up, one directly behind each other, and that's for if you're someone that loves to watch another person's foot and that's how you learn, then you're right behind that person and it's easier for you to follow. So I line the steps up one behind the other just for that purpose, for you can watch the person in front of you. With that, just the music headset and we're ready to roll. And I call out the moves, and you demonstrate what I call. So if I called a leg curl, then you would step up on the board and do a leg curl. If I call a side leg, etc., and then all those moves just build up, and we do different moves throughout the entire hour.
So if I'm a newbie,
Mhm.
you will break down.
Absolutely. So at the beginning of each class, I take anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes to break down the moves. So I would break down so many moves, and then I will turn on the music and then allow you to practice those moves. And then I would add more moves, and then we would turn on more music, and that's how the class would flow until eventually there's less breakdown and more movement.
More movement.
Mhm.
So it looks like you have all areas covered.
All areas covered. Yes.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about the atmosphere of one of your classes.
Oh, the atmosphere is everything. It's fun, it's upbeat, and it's music that's going to make you move. So to me, the music is everything. So if we're dancing, we're not just stepping, we're just enjoying each other. So the atmosphere is really upbeat.
So would I feel intimidated if I don't have any rhythm or?
No, absolutely not. Step is not about, I mean, if you can follow instructions, you can step.
So what are some of your favorite parts of teaching?
The people, seeing their growth, starting from day one, seeing them not being able to move on the step or barely keeping up on the step. And then 3 months down the road, just moving all over the board, going from beginner class to intermediate and then to advanced.
I'm at your gym.
Uh-huh.
I want to sign up for extreme hip hop steps.
Yes.
What do I need? What kind of equipment do I need to bring?
Yourself. Just bring yourself, and I will take care of everything else. I have all the step boards you need. As an instructor, all you need is a headset and music, and you can teach extreme hip hop anywhere. There's room for step boards, but just bring yourself. Everything else is covered.
So you've taught classes outside,
on concrete, on carpet. It doesn't matter. If it's room, I can teach a class.
So what type of people generally attend your classes?
I would say all ages, all sizes, from 5-year-olds to 60, 70-year-olds. If you can move and you're interested and want to do it, then we've had all diverse type of customers.
So what advice would you have for someone who's just starting their fitness journey and they may feel uncomfortable, because I'm not, advanced in step or burn? What advice would you have for someone that's in that space?
I'm going to have to quote Nike. Just do it. Like, just come, maybe watch a class starting out, maybe, just start with 10 minutes a day, and then maybe the next class 15 minutes. I would just say just do it.
Just do it.
Just do
That
it.
sounds simple enough. Starts with the first step, right?
It does.
So if someone is located in the Central Arkansas area, how can they go about reaching you to attend one of your classes?
Yes, I can be found on Facebook, Step Into Fitness and More, Instagram, Step Into Fitness and More, TikTok, Step Into Fitness and More, and also on the website, stepintofitnessandmore.com. So the name is the same across the board to make it easier for our customers to find us.
Oh, perfect. Well, Alline, it has been an absolute pleasure
been
talking to
awesome.
you today.
Thank you.
I hope to see you in a class. I'll have to
Yes.
join you for one of your classes.
I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to hold you to that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining
Thank
us.
you.
Have a great day.